What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back with another video. Now, the first video I did was pretty successful. I actually shared it on the Amazon DSP driver subreddit, and I got a lot of crazy feedback. In fact, that's what this video is going to be about. It's the reaction to the first video that I made. Now, the video wasn't really negative, but I guess a lot of the DAs, the delivery associates that are still breaking their balls for Amazon, kind of found it a little offensive. As we're going to see on the Reddit, on the subreddit, the feedback I got was pretty crazy. And one of the reasons why I'm making this video is the feedback that I'm going to share with you is kind of proof of just how demanding, demeaning, soul-crushing, back-breaking, and just overall shitty this job is. Now, we're going to take a look at some of these comments, and it's going to give you an idea of the mental state of some of these drivers, the anger that builds up from the way that they're abused on this job. Now, a lot of them are defending the job, and I'm thinking they're either brainwashed or they just can't get anything else, and they're afraid that getting the real word out about what this job is like is going to deter other people from doing it and maybe make their job harder. And I can understand that. Or it's maybe going to cause changes to their job where they're not going to get as many hours. I'm not sure what the deal is. But when you see some of these comments, you're going to laugh and you're going to be kind of disturbed also, because this is some really crazy stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at this stuff. So we're here on the subreddit. And this is the front page of the subreddit. Now we're gonna go and find. Now my video's been voted down quite a bit because, as I said, these guys these people are pretty angry. So I think it's like on the third page now. Anyway, here it is. So let's check this out. If I can get to the. Yeah, we'll take a look at this. Now, we're also going to look at some other ones because they're pretty good too. And that'll give you an idea of just how bad this job is. So I posted my video here on the subreddit, and I got a couple of good positive comments in the beginning, but then mostly I got some really crazy ones. This guy says, "What a joke. I just did 181 stops in 7 hours, which includes a 30-minute lunch. I've never pissed in bottles, nor do I break traffic laws." Well, we know that that's not true, because there's no way that you can do this without, pissing in bottles to save yourself from going to the restroom. I'm not saying all drivers do it, but I think the majority of them do. And it's an embarrassing thing to admit, so a lot of people aren't going to admit it, and I can understand that. And then it said last week they worked 29 hours but got paid for 40. Now, this is true with some delivery service providers. You do get paid for the whole 10-hour shift, whether or not you only work 6 or 7 hours or 8 hours. You still get paid for 10 hours. The DSP that I worked for didn't do that. So here's a good comment. It's from the same person, this Big Bird moron. "Stop being a pussy and admit that you can't handle a job. Not everyone is cut out to work. Delivery for Amazon, and you sound like one of the losers that can't handle it." Now, this has been a common theme throughout most of these comments that you're going to see, is that these people will demean you into thinking there's something wrong with you if you don't want to let yourself get used by Amazon. This is a pinpoint. It's one of the pinpoints that I've kind of highlighted, because this is the culture in the delivery service station. This is pretty much the culture. It's like go, give more, and if you can't do it or you're a little bit slower than others, they're going to bully you until you either start moving faster or you quit. And this is the Amazon delivery service provider culture, and it's really sad. This guy says, Laughing my ass off, washed up motherfucker. Walking is too much for this poor chap. Taking a 5-pound box, gently setting it on someone's porch, taking a picture, and walking his lazy ass back to a van with AC is utterly too... Let's see. This person wants me to believe that they're very valued at their delivery service provider. Not true at all. That just doesn't happen. Let's see. So this person says that I'm an asshole who looks down on people. I mean, in a way, that I guess that's kind of true, because I just wouldn't do this job. I mean, maybe that makes me somebody that looks down on other people. I don't think I look down on other people. I wouldn't do it. I mean, basically, anybody that can pass a simple background check and a urine test for drugs gets handed the keys to a van. I mean, they would give the keys to a van to a chimpanzee if the chimpanzee could deliver packages. I mean, they don't care. They just want a body humping packages. That's all they care about. This person says, no one is valued anywhere they work. I just love the fact that you were so tormented. I wasn't tormented. I mean, it sucked and everything, but, whatever. It didn't really bother me. I felt compelled to tell people how and where they should work. If you watch the first video, you'll know that that's totally not true. I think a lot of people didn't watch the videos because most of these people, I think a lot of these people probably have very poor comprehension skills. They're not very intelligent, and that's why they're doing these really terrible jobs. All right, this here guy says that, Sheep says the dude who went to the military. How's the VA working out for you? I'm sure their timely service is keeping you on meds from blowing your gray matter along that wall. You should be the one worrying about employment, since it seems your turnaround time is 72 measly hours. Sadly, it seems like your skill set is worth peanuts. It's okay, bud. Quit enough jobs and you won't have to worry about looking for any. Well, I mean, the thing is that, this is another part, part of the culture. It's that they want to put people down who they know have accomplished more than them in life, because they really have nothing. I mean, you think when you work this Amazon job, you go to work, you deliver your packages, you go home, and you sleep and rest because your body's in pain, your mind isn't, you're mentally fucked up, and they have nothing, so that they have to lash out at other people. Yeah, it's just a whole slew. If you can see how mentally ill a lot of these people are. They're on the edge. They're so very angry, and I feel bad. I really feel bad for these people, because I think they feel like they can't do any better, that they have to do this disgusting job, and it's not true. It's really not true. There's not too many other really bad ones. I mean, it's just a whole lot of people like disagreeing with me, which is fine. We can all disagree, but they're trying to validate themselves, because they're trying to make it sound, they're trying to make themselves believe that they actually have something good. This is a terrible job. There's virtually no raises. There's virtually no upward mobility. All you do is drive around like a maniac and run around with packages. I mean, it's awful. I don't know why anybody would be doing it. I think, and the thing of this is that you have to have a clean criminal record, and you have to you have to pass a drug test. So the majority of these people probably could do a lot better. They think that the $17 or $16 an hour they're getting paid is decent money, and it's not for what this job is. Anyway, this is just a whole, you can check this subreddit out for yourself. I'm going to put the link underneath the video, but it's really kind of a crazy thing. It's proof to me that these people are very, very miserable in their job. And I'm not going to go, like I said, you can look at the subreddit, but just to give you an idea, here's one here. It says, this job is suicide fuel. Listen. It says, this was such a mistake. There's been more than one time I've been delivering to houses on top of cliffs, and I can't help but think about jumping off and ending my shift early. This is misery. If you struggle with your mental health in any way, stay far, far the fuck away from this job. I'm in a really bad place right now. I mean, that's, I think, all that needs to be said. Anybody that's watching this, I implore you, don't do this. If you need the money, maybe do it for a little while. I can understand that, but please keep looking, because you can definitely do better. You guys are worth more than this. You're more valuable in this. If you have the type of mentality where you want to get stuck in a job like this and you want to be angry and you want to just really sink to the lowest point in your life, then go ahead and try it. But I just I wouldn't recommend it. Here's another one. Quit today and went surfing. I woke up, checked the surf report, waves were good, quit and went surfing. 0 regrets. I mean, people get up and just don't want to go. And I know a lot of people don't want to go to their jobs. I get that, but here's another one. I was going to do a clever post about my last day. I was going to have a picture of my van so full of packages and totes that I have to crawl over them to find the oversized. Then I have a shot of my van finally empty for last time. I was going to do a little story about a time with Amazon, how it started out bad and managed to get worse. Then I was going to complain about the new update, how the focus on a button was indicative of the way Amazon aggressively doesn't give a shit about its workers. But it turns out my former DSP took me off my route today, so my last day was Thursday. That's another thing they do. You show up, and they don't give you your route. I mean, it's horrible. It's just soul-crushing. Wow. 200 packages returned in the last 48 hours. Today, a driver quit and returned 96 packages. Amazon is sinking their own ship. Yesterday, 106 returned because they provide codes that don't work. I mean, the app doesn't work. It's just terrible. It's really... Here's another one. I mean, you can... I'm going to leave the link to this so you guys can check this. So this morning my Rabbit, which is the scanning device, your little scanning device for the packages, was running super slow and didn't load my staging error, and I didn't hear my route number. So within 10 minutes of the 20-minute loadout, finally got to see my staging error and that carts weren't ready. I was the last loader, and then we were all adjusting to new routes. And in the Houston humidity and heat, my sheer disgust, dripping sweat, apartment suck, give me my long country drivers. And then I was looking forward to my day off because, set schedule, not my DSP. I wanted to go out tonight, but nope. Tired as fuck. So tomorrow we'll have an edible on the route and try to have a great day. I mean, these people are doing drugs on their route to get through it. An edible is a marijuana edible. I mean, these people are actually doing drugs to get through their day. Wow. Here's a great one. Why the fuck did I come in today? Deadass gonna quit, even though I don't got shit lined up. Fuck this. Fuck these customers. Look at this. 174 stops, 372 packages. Utterly ridiculous. Anyway, guys, this is the second video. I'm going to keep making these videos because I think this is something that needs to be exposed. And it doesn't matter how many people see these videos. Even if only a few people see them, that's fine. Because this is something I just feel this is a terrible injustice. I don't think people should be treated this way. I think a company the size of Amazon needs to treat their workers much better. And maybe we need a union. Maybe I should start organizing to unionize Amazon drivers. Maybe I should work with the union because these people just are not getting treated right. Here's another. I'll just do one more before I... This job had me wondering, am I healthy? So I spent about $700 on all types of labs and blood work and even testosterone levels. Guess what? Everything is perfectly normal and healthy. Then it hit. Amazon is the reason I have no energy to focus on other things in life or do anything. They work us to the point of disrespecting our bodies, and I won't and can't stay much longer. I mean, it's all there in black and white. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. Hope you liked it. Pay attention because there's going to be more videos coming out. I'm going to really keep exposing this stuff. Go ahead and visit the subreddit. If you like the video, you know what to do. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. See you in the next video.